Man, this really feels like just a long time coming. God, I've been waiting to cover Amphibia for so long now, and finally I have, like, the time to actually, go over the show and do reactions and reviews for it, so I'm super excited for that. I've actually managed to stay pretty spoiler-free to everything. Like, I obviously know that they're, like, going to Newtopia and that they meet Marcy. And I've only seen like a little bit of Marcy, so I'm still pretty like blind to her and her character. But yeah, I am super excited. I know I've been covering like the Owl House mostly, but now that that is entered hiatus, I have time for like other shows and stuff like that. And I binge watched the first season of Amphibia like towards the end of like March or April, back when I thought, quarantine was going to be for like, a month tops or whatever. Oh, how naive I was back then. But yeah, so super excited about that, because we're gonna go to Newtopia, we're gonna see other areas of Amphibia and everything like that, which I'm so excited for. Out of everything that's gonna be happening this season, that is probably what I'm most excited for, is seeing like all the new places that we'll go and see and people that we'll meet and everything like that. So with Handy Ann, I feel that's gonna be like the send-off episode, like the prepping, we're getting ready to go. And then Fort in the Road, I think we'll already be hitting the road, traveling, seeing new places and everything like that. But yeah, super excited. Finally gonna be able to cover this show. Oh my god, I've been waiting to cover this show for so long. So yeah, let's hop right into it. Oh my god. That's a nice callback to the first episode. I'm glad that they were coming full circle to that guy.
So, you're feeling better about the whole Sasha incident?
Oh, yeah. Yikes. Oh.
Yep, totally fine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool.
I'm glad that we are, like, going over that, though, because that was, like, a really big thing. I'm glad that we're not just, like, dropping that, the plot line and conflict.
The previous owners died in it.
So why do we
maybe
need
it's
a
not
wagon? Wagon.
I actually don't really believe in, like, ghosts or anything, but I think the idea of, like, the supernatural and ghosts is cool.
Oh my
I'm
frog!
so excited for Newtopia.
What's a new?
I'm so excited to explore the world outside of just Wortwood.
The wisest of newts.
This is like
If anyone can
lore.
help you get home, it's them.
I love lore.
Mystical.
Not only that, but maybe out on the road we'll find Marcy.
You will definitely
betcha.
find Marcy.
Pack your things,
Definitely.
Kids. We leave tonight. Not to mention,
Yeah, are the toads, like, gonna come and,
soul of a farm,
like,
left alone to face
destroy their
wildfires, locusts,
house? Or are they gonna try and go to Newtopia too? Because Sasha's with them and she's trying to get home.
Chuck!
No, he's just the taxi
Actually,
guy.
I'm Dave. That's Chuck.
Yeah, it says taxi right there. Oh, you grow tulips, okay.
Oh yeah.
Great.
This guy can handle the job.
Yeah,
The
Chuck
house
might
is
be
doomed. It's all
sidelined a
my
little bit
fault.
from housekeeping duty. I always feel like I overpack. I can usually fit everything in one suitcase, but that suitcase is like packed. I usually bring more stuff than I need because I always like to prepare for anything.
Just need something for the crops. The very heart and soul of a farm.
Oh man, Ann, you've been working out? Oh god.
It'll awaken a power
Oh, God.
within them.
Oh no.
Power. Don't you want to hear the rest of my cryptic warning?
Nope.
Works for me. Cash or credit.
Thanks,
Cash or
Sasha.
wait, they have credit here? Oh, this is where those plant things are gonna come in from the promo.
I had a
Oh.
packing crisis.
This is how I
admit it,
feel when
but,
I
it's
make
fine.
theories for
I figured it out.
Owl House or
I've got
Amphibia.
packing too.
I'm like, everything's connected to this.
No.
Yep.
Sweet,
And
sweet
I feel crazy like this too sometimes.
slingshot.
Oh,
I'm sure you
Polly.
picked the right one. Pretty sure.
Packing's already stressful enough as is. Don't make it worse. You're gonna give this poor boy a heart attack.
Blah, blah, blah.
Just
Boom,
that.
baby.
Oh, okay. Yep. Oh. Oh, hey, there's the alien eggplant.
Fly true, silver.
Nope, not that one. At least that eliminates a slingshot that you picked. You have one less to choose from. Oh, yeah, anime. Oh, we just have a cheese grater, alright. Oh, ow. Oh, yeah, like a giant Voltron vegetable. Yep.
Cool.
I mean, it is pretty cool. Okay. You didn't intend for this to. Ooh.
Oh, you just made a big mistake, buddy.
Oh. Now, this was pointed out to me after the fact, but her eyes go blue, and I think in the first episode? of season 1. So does Anne like have powers from like the Calamity Box, and Sasha and Marcy do as well? And Anne got the blue crystal thing. I'm glad the little butt radish turnip thing survived.
We're not taking this trip for you. We're taking it with you.
Yeah.
We got your back no matter what.
Thanks, fam. That means a lot to me.
Is that a tulip conch? Oh.
I grow tulips.
Is tulips something else? Does tulips mean something else here? Maybe he's not like good at house sitting. He's just really good at fixing whatever destruction befalls the house he's looking after.
Box with us on the trip?
Oh, No.
you better-
No. It'll be safe with my contacts for the time being.
You're not gonna bring it with you? How is this gonna play out? How is this gonna play out? I'm surprised he didn't bring it with them. Why wouldn't you want to? Oh, Hop Pop. Oh, Hop Pop. That's gonna come back and bite him in the butt.
This is the most
But
exciting
man, I'm
thing
so
that's
excited
ever
that we're
happened to
leaving the
anyone.
valley.
Aren't you excited?
I
I'm
get to
excited, and
go
you should be more excited.
like explore other
excited.
places.
You know, it's just, there's a
Besides
lot
the
riding on
valley
this
and
trip for me, and I
Workwood.
wanna
It's
keep
so
my
great.
expectations-
Oh my god, yes. I'm all about this.
It's hurting my eyes.
It's just so bright. It's like how all of us are going to be when we get out of like quarantine. It's like, oh, what's that thing? It's the sun. It's bright and it's blinding.
One time, we drove to the Grand Canyon and didn't stop once.
Well, if anyone can figure out
Where
how to have
were you
fun with these
driving
rules,
from?
it's us.
The Grand Canyon's actually beautiful though. I've been there once before. I'd love to go back. Oh god, so
A
pretty.
rainbow
Man, I want to go on a
waterfall? Oh, we
road trip
gotta
so
pull
Up.
badly.
Rule number 2.
And then nap time. Yep.
Whoa! Amphibia's best diner?
Oh yeah, all like the very just like tourist trappy attractions along the way.
Coming up on the ruins of despair.
What?
No one knows, Anne. They've been here
It's like
long
a water
before
drop,
any
a
written
diamond.
history. Just a mystery better left unsolved as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, this has more to do with lore.
Hey,
You gonna pretend to be sick?
I've never ridden in a wagon for this long, and I'm definitely
Yep,
gonna hurl.
motion
Can we
sickness.
stop for a
I
second?
actually get motion sickness really easily.
Pretty sure Hop Pop's onto us, so let's take some quick selfies and get out of here.
He's onto you. He saw you run away. Oh man, I'm getting some Breath of the Wild vibes here. My god, those look exactly like the Guardians from Breath of the Wild.
Ooh, look
What
at
is
this.
this place? What was made here? It's like a factory. Is this where that like robot golem thing is gonna come in?
And we're all
Oh,
still
something's-
alive.
And
Whoa!
cube that thing? Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, like the blue lights. Oh yeah, this is definitely like Breath of the Wild.
Engage. Protocols engage.
Yeah, and you see how like the little robot
Assembly
golem
line.
thingy that we saw in the promo.
But what the heck is it making?
It's making the robot golem thingy that we saw. Can't you just like slip your feet out? Oh god, I thought those were like lasers gonna like slice them. Oh, okay, no,
I'm
just the
not being
clothes. All
ready.
right.
Kids,
No, things are about to go really bad now. Yeah, see.
I was a fool!
Hop Pop! From another dimension, not the 90s! Stop!
The 90s? Are discs that outdated?
Come on, Hop Pop. The danger's clearly over.
Oh. I hope this comes back. I really want to know what they were used for.
You know, you two should be more like Polly. I told her to stay put and look
No,
where she
she's
is.
definitely not
Where's
there.
Polly?
Yeah,
Aw.
we just won't experience anything special.
No, there's
I
gonna be
guess.
compromise and yeah.
Hang on a sec.
There was a time I'd pick out the bug bits. That time is past!
Oh boy, I'm a vegetarian. I would not be eating that.
I'm kind of bummed we didn't find out what that factory was making.
Yeah,
Same.
me too.
I feel like it's because we know. Yeah, from the promo. Oh, nice outro. Like it's new. Oh man, I can't wait to explore all these places. This is so nice and peaceful. And like, I feel that animated shows recently have like just like the best like chill vibe after like an episode. You know, you get all this action adventure, and then you just get like the nice little relaxing chill outro. Oh man, I'm so excited. I feel like that was a great way to set up for what's to come for season 2. You know, you get like the send-off episode with Handy Ann, and then you kind of get that first taste of like what we're gonna see you know, while we're traveling to Newtopia with Fort in the Road. I really want to know what that robot golem thing is, and why was it made? Why was there a factory? What are the ruins of despair? How does that fit in with all of, you know, the history that we know? You know, does it tie into the Calamity Box at all? Like, I really want that. Like, it looks like it's going to be following the Plantars, though, so like we know he's going to show up again from the promo. I think we saw robot golem dude appear a couple times. But no, I'm so excited. I loved both those episodes. I thought they did a great job of setting up, you know, for what's to come. But yeah, no, that was nice. I liked it a lot. Those were both really cute episodes.
It's been a long time coming, but I have finally gotten around to covering Season 2 of Amphibia. And to kick things off, we had Handy Ann and Fort in the Road. And I just want to say that the animation quality definitely feels like it got an upgrade, which is to be expected with the second season of a show. Characters felt more expressive, motions felt more fluid, just all around the animation looked great right off the bat. Now with both of these episodes being the opener to Season 2, these served as our setup for what is to come, and I felt both episodes did an excellent job of this. For Handy Ann, it was Anne and the Plantars getting ready to leave Wartwood and reinforce what is at stake. All throughout Season 1, we never left the valley, so exploring beyond that is definitely something to look forward to as Anne and the Plantars travel to Newtopia. Amphibia has always hinted at larger world building and lore, and we'll be able to dive into that a bit more with what's ahead. But in regards to how Handy Ann set up what is at stake for the season, one of the ways is to show this through conflict. And there was plenty of that in this episode. Conflicts with packing, deciding what slingshot to bring, or even fortifying the house. But most notably, this episode showed Anne's inner conflict and guilt for the Plantars making this trip. Additionally, Hop Hop also showed his own inner conflict and guilt with the Calamity Box, but we'll look at Anne first. Even when this episode first starts, we immediately reinforce the impact that Sasha has had on Anne. And I also like that we immediately opened with the initial gag from the first episode of this guy getting carried away, and yep, he's just still stuck there with this thing even after 3 months. I love callback gags like this. But I like that the show isn't brushing the looming conflict between Sasha and Anne off. Obviously, this is going to be an ongoing issue that will no doubt appear later in the show and develop further. But the showdown between Sasha and the Toads was kind of the wake-up call for Anne of how dangerous the road ahead can truly be. And after everything that the Plantars have done for her, it's understandable why she feels guilt and wants to do everything she can to protect the farm as they are making the journey to Newtopia with her. Additionally, I've always loved these moments of Anne being selfless. I think sometimes Anne can be a bit self-centered and impulsive at times, but it's because of that moments like this really stand out. And when her wanting to protect the Plantars ends up coming back to bite her in the butt with the mutated vegetables, we see how upset Anne truly is. But with this, we see that Anne gains some sort of power here. Now, it was pointed out after the fact by others, but Anne's eyes did glow previously in the first episode of the show. In both cases, her eyes glowed when protecting someone. The animation here when Anne attacks a Veggie Voltron is also nice, and I hope that this is a tease for more action sequences to come in the show. And I also do like that Anne does come clean in the end in admitting that it was her fault that the house was destroyed in the first place. There's also the fact that Anne trusts Hop Hop's judgment with the Calamity Box. Initially, she was very guarded about revealing it, but has grown to trust the Plantars. When it comes to what's at stake for Anne, it's not only her being able to find a way home, but it's also the safety of her found family. But this brings us to Hop Hop. His conflict and what's at stake for him are interesting in how they are both similar and also oppose Anne's. Both Anne and Hop Hop want to protect their family, but the ways they go about it are different. Whereas Anne literally tries to protect them by fortifying the house and defeating Veggie Voltron, along with being honest about her actions, Hop Hop hides the truth from Anne, Sprig, and Polly. Protecting them, yes, since the Calamity Box is a powerful and potentially dangerous artifact, but how long will that last? The Calamity Box being left behind, how will this affect Hop Hop and the rest in the future? Will this end up putting himself and his family at risk? What about Wartwood? Will the Toads try and come looking for the Plantars and Sasha for Anne and the Calamity Box? For Hop Pop, what's at stake for him is going to be a developing thread as the season continues. Outside of Anne and Hop Pop though, I liked Sprig and Polly's interactions. I relate to Sprig in overthinking what I need to pack when I go on a trip. And I like Polly's very minimalist approach to packing, maybe I'll get there one day. I also like that Polly does mess with her brother in this episode. Siblings tease and pull pranks on each other, but at the end of the day, there's no hard feelings. Even if there's a giant veggie Voltron attacking your house and family. But I'm glad that this episode got planning for Newtopia taken care of immediately and didn't dwell on it for too long, because this allows us to hit the road with Fort in the Road. Where Handy Ann set up what's at stake for the season and the looming conflict of both the Toads and the Calamity Box, Fort in the Road gave us our first glimpse of Amphibia outside of the valley, and also some lore sprinkled in. And these bits of lore definitely seem like they are going to be a plotline picked up later in the season, with the Plantars now being followed by this robot golem creature. I do like that we got to see more of Amphibia outside of the valley and Wartwood, and like I've been saying in my other Amphibia videos, this is probably what I am most excited about, seeing new locations, towns, and people located in the world. The Ruins of Despair are definitely interesting, and I hope we can learn more about them in future episodes, since they are the most ancient structures in Amphibia, just adding to the mystery of Amphibia as a whole. And also, this was definitely a big homage to Breath of the Wild, just the colors, the look, the old ancient technology. It was basically Breath of the Wild with frogs. With this robot golem now pursuing the Plantars, I'm interested to see how soon it will catch up to them. Will they have to face this before getting to Newtopia, or will this be a looming threat throughout the whole season? There's the obvious question of why something like this needed to be created in the first place. What purpose did they serve, and why was production of them ceased? Hopefully all these questions will get answered at some point. Outside of lore though, this episode was a nice continuation for the Plantars from what we saw in Handy Ann. And Sprig and Polly obviously being excited for traveling outside of the valley for the first time, and Hop Hop being overprotective of them with his rulebook. Hop Hop has always been a bit of a stick in the mud, but it usually comes from a place of him wanting to protect his family. But I like that in the end, Hop Hop, Ann, and Sprig can all acknowledge that they were wrong. Ann and Sprig getting themselves into danger by not following the rules, and Hop Hop being too strict and not allowing the kids to actually enjoy the road trip. I've always liked it when adults in shows can admit that they were wrong. It's usually so easy for the younger characters to take the blame or accept fault, so I appreciate moments like this where Hop Hop realizes he is not completely in the right here. I wish Polly could have been included a bit more, but I do know that Polly does have an episode centered around her coming up with Truck Stop Polly, so I'm looking forward to that. But honestly, Polly and Bessie going for a joyride is the most Polly thing to do when being left unmonitored. I enjoyed Fort in the Road because it added another level of lore to the world of Amphibia with its ancient technology, gave us a plot thread with the golem now following the Plantars, and included some nice moments specifically between Ann, Sprig, and Hop Hop. Overall, I think this was a great comeback for the show, and I look forward to what other roadside adventures Ann and the Plantars get into before they finally reach the gates of Newtopia. Thank you so much for watching, I hope you have a fantastic day, and until next time guys, take care.